Now, the way we play here, we play off the front, top, all that good stuff. We play from the middle four, straight across to the front of the dugout. Okay, anything past the middle four in front of the dugout, that's dead. We on both sides. That's back down, good to go there. That porta pot. I think it's on the other side of the fence. Yeah, that's Peter Barker. Okay, yeah, that's just go, foul right here.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to Stephen Decatur High School. Today's matchup: Stephen Decatur Seahawks against the Washington. Yeah, it's completely zero. Yeah, was that his last time out? Do you know?
I think so.
I don't even know. I think
so.
his last time out, he had a perfect game against Y High.
Y High.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
So we'll be seeing what he can do today. Washington's going to be sending up Cole Miles, Dawson Daniels, and Gavin McIntyre here in the first. Looking around the infield today, it's the standard, almost the standard setup for Decatur. Stephen Wade's at first base. Lucas Loring's moving from shortstop over to second today, and A.J. Cobb's moving from second to short.
Look at that.
Yeah. Owen Kinnair, third base. Outfield from left to right, Gus Kroll, Caden Shockley, and over in right field is Waylon Hopgood. Ryan McLaughlin is the designated hitter today.
There you go.
So that sounds like a win to me.
It does.
So Vanderbilt, man, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I get super excited about it. Me and your dad go way, way back. I mean, probably like, I don't know, I was probably 11 when I met him. He was probably 6 or 7. And then later I coached him in American Legion baseball.
I know. How was that? Was he a hothead, or what kind of guy was he to coach? You can be honest with me. He's not watching.
I'm not going to talk bad about it. He's not watching? Well, what's up with that?
Well, I think he's over there in the weight room. That's why I was a little late.
Okay. I'll tell a story a little bit later.
Okay.
He wasn't a hothead most of the time. He was a competitor, and I'll tell you what, he was a self-made athlete, man.
Yeah.
He wasn't like extremely blessed athletically, but he worked so hard to get himself to the next level at baseball and football, right?
Yeah.
He played both at college.
Salisbury, yeah.
So, yeah, I coached him in Legion baseball, and I think, indirectly that makes me responsible for your success.
Basically.
Yeah. All right, so coming up, we got Cole Miles. Cole Miles leading off. He is the catcher today for Washington. That's rare to see a catcher leading off, man. Usually.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. See if he's got some wheels on. He must if he's in the leadoff spot.
He's got to.
So here we go. Breaking ball for strike one. It's about 58 degrees out today. Light wind. Finally, we have a day the wind is not blowing like 30 miles an hour. It's been nasty all year. Kendall's been dealing. He's going to Delaware State next year to play baseball.
I know, I heard.
Yeah.
I was excited for him.
It is. It's crazy how many kids are going to the next level.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
In lots of different sports. I mean, how many seniors in football this year?
I think we ended up having 9.
9, yeah. Last year was like 12, right?
Yeah, it was something like that, yeah. Back-to-back years.
It's awesome,
Great
man.
numbers.
Things are really picking up here athletically at Decatur. That's grounded up the middle. Cobb's going to have a tough play.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, okay. Nice play up the middle. We got a replay on that, man? No replay yet. Maybe we will. All right.
In a second. That was beautiful.
No, not yet. All right. We'll give you some time over there. Dave Dotson on the laptop today running this.
Yeah.
We always comment on how great a job Dave does. Everybody across the shore knows it.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think he just had a news article written.
He did. Well, he was on a podcast. You both were, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You both were on the podcast. Yeah. About what a great job he does. And not just baseball. He does football, basketball. Softball's got a camera running. Look, he does lacrosse. He does track.
It's everything.
This guy's awesome, man. That one's fouled off. Up to bat now is Dawson Daniels. Dawson is the second baseman for Washington Jaguars. We got Ron Kinnair back here. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm sure it's something good. He's doing the stats. All right, Andy McLaughlin's back here too, huh? He's just hanging out right now. But all these guys pitch in. They do a great job running this broadcast.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. That's ground. Second, Loring's going to have to make a tough play, and it's under his glove.
It's the lip in the grass, going from the grass to the dirt.
Yeah.
That's one thing playing at Decatur. You got to deal with that little lip right there.
Yeah, it's definitely weird coming off. That was going to be a tough play for him anyway, but
yeah, he was going to have to get that off quick.
Yeah, I think he thought it was going to come up, and it stayed down, and that was that. So here's Gavin McIntyre, and this is the dude. This is him for Washington.
Yes.
Good player. He takes strike one.
Very, very good hitter.
Yeah. I know he's been on the travel team with Owen Kinnair for a while. I don't know if he still is or not, but I know they played together. Ooh, he took a cut at that one, boy.
I always hated playing their team in travel ball.
Yeah.
I feel like if it wasn't Owen hitting a home run, it was Gavin.
Right, right.
I swear they would hit like 3 in one game.
Yeah.
Every game.
We'll talk about that. Owen's been on fire, man. He's doing his thing. Gavin probably Washington's best pitcher too, but he can't pitch today because his last outing, I think he threw 104 or 105.
Okay.
I'm not sure which, but so he can't throw today. We're probably lucky in that respect.
Oh, for sure.
He reaches out and drives this one deep to left center. And that's going to get in there off the wall. And we'll see if the run's going to score. He's coming. Cobb's relay throw is going to be close. And it's not quite there. All right.
That was close on both sides.
Yeah, it was. So RBI double for Gavin McIntyre makes it 1-0 Washington. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Nick Rosetta. Yeah, we called it, man. McIntyre's he's a baller for sure. Undecided on college, as far as I know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think he's committed anywhere yet. So that'll be the first run that Brooks has given up all year, right?
Yep.
We jinxed him on that one.
I know we did.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have said anything till after the game.
Yeah. I did that to Ryan McLaughlin earlier this year. He had a no-hitter going. Of course, I said.
You're the one that. Oh, don't tell me
that
you
was
did
me.
it.
That was me. Yeah. It was early. So here's a replay. What are we looking at here? The play at second base with McIntyre going back. Looks like he was in there.
Yeah, he got in there.
But yeah, he kind of just stuck his bat out and took that one for a ride, man. It didn't look like he got a great swing on it, but
yeah.
To the fence, regardless.
Looks like we got JV practicing today.
Yeah, you know, I was walking by them earlier and watching those guys, I think they could win a couple games at the varsity level.
Oh,
There's
definitely.
some serious talent down there.
I think one thing with like a bunch of travel teams being so close to Decatur,
Yeah.
we have so many guys.
Yep.
So I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, you go on Twitter and you see these videos of these dudes and
I
they're
know.
on JV throwing in the low 80s. You know, like, come on, man. Exit velo in the high 80s. It's crazy. And they just growing big down here. You know, like I teach at the middle school and there's kids that are 6'2", 6'3", just huge dudes in the 8th grade, 7th grade. Oh, curveball breaks in there. Nice one. Yeah, I got a 7th grader with a full beard. I'm not even kidding.
You serious?
Yeah, completely serious. Teaching him in class right now. I'm not going to call his name out. But
You get intimidated by the beard?
not by the beard. He's not that tall, actually.
Oh, really? He's
No.
shorter.
Oh, and he gets away from the catcher. And McIntyre is going down to third.
Safe at third.
Looked like you might have crossed him up there. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Got 3-2, runners on third.
Only one out. Oh, he gassed him out right there. Looked like the kid was looking off speed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wasn't even close.
Brooks mixes it in there so well, though.
He does. And he's probably throwing, what do you think, low 80s he's throwing?
Yeah.
He's getting it up there pretty good.
But his breaking ball is so nice.
It
He really
is.
has to sit on that.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid to start it off. First pitch with it.
Yeah. So 2 down. He blows the first pitch by Doug Fisher, the first baseman now coming up. Quickly down 0-1. And there it is. Yeah, he looks like he can throw that right at the guy and break it right over the plate, you know, for a strike.
I know.
It's a great pitch. Oh. Fastball there makes it 2-2.
Brooks sitting on a consistent 79-mile-an-hour fastball.
Is that where he is?
Yep.
Seems harder than that. I don't know why.
I know, it looks harder. It's also a little colder.
Yeah. Got him. All right, so that's 3 outs, but Washington scores 1 in the top of the first inning. Decatur's going to be coming up and hit. We'll be right back. All right, coming back here in the bottom of the first inning, 1-0 Washington Jaguars on the Gavin McIntyre double. On the mound for them today is Braden Corbin. Coming up for Decatur is the normal top three: Waylon Hobgood, A.J. Cobb, and Gus Kroll.
Very, very strong top of the lineup.
It is. It is.
Got some serious fast runners right there,
Yeah.
1 and 2, with a powerful hitter.
I think what did I see that Cobb had 15 stolen bases.
Really?
I feel like, or 10. He's got 10 stolen bases. Only been caught once. So
Wow.
Hobgood's at 7, and he's yet to be caught. So 17 stolen bases, the top two dudes. That's pretty good.
It's dangerous.
He takes ball 1.
Looks like it just missed on that breaking
Yeah.
ball.
He left that one up high, man. That
That's 2 breaking balls, it
yeah.
looked like.
hung a little bit up there.
This looks like a curveball or a slider.
Not sure. That's fly to the right side. Second baseman's going back, and he's going to have it for out number 1. Corbin's got an unorthodox delivery, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
It almost like
It might be a fastball, it just might be where he releases
it might be, yeah. Yeah, it's the release point that's weird, I think.
Yeah.
It might take a little while to get used to. Like his wind-up's kind of fast, and then it all kind of slows down.
Yes.
So that brings up A.J. Cobb, the shortstop. A.J. batting .324 on the year.
I don't know. It looks like that was 4 breaking balls.
You think so?
I'm not sure, though.
So Decatur, 142 runs scored, only 15 given up.
There's his fastball.
Yeah,
Wow, so maybe it was.
it could be. I thought the first one was a fastball, but I wasn't sure if it was like a split finger or something like that. It did have a weird
Yeah,
action on
little
it.
movement, yeah.
That's fouled off. Yeah, Decatur only giving up 15 runs all year. 8 of those came from against Parkside in 1 inning. So, you can't do a whole lot better than the 13 games you've only given up 15 runs.
And I think Parkside, the rematch is on Friday. I think it's at Parkside.
Yes, yeah. Well, now it's changed. Yeah,
Oh,
they've
it's
switched
Wednesday.
it because of the weather, possible weather this weekend. I think they
Okay.
switched it to Wednesday. So yeah, Decatur's games this week. Washington today, Parkside Wednesday now, and
Bennett Thursday.
Bennett on Thursday. Yeah, it's a tough week.
Yeah.
Parkside away, Bennett home. So that's blooped into center field, and that's going to get in there.
Ooh.
Looked like the second baseman lost that in the sun, maybe. Yeah, it's going to be a big week, man. And we only have one more week after this, I think, a regular season, yeah? And then we're in the playoffs, so.
I swear it's blew by so fast.
It has. It really has. It feels like I was just out here saying, oh, it's early on in the season, so, we don't know what's going to happen yet. And now here we are.
Well, how's it been announcing the games? I haven't really asked you.
Oh, man, it's been so much fun. Get to sit here and talk baseball
Yeah.
for 2 hours, it's
So
not bad.
Do we get to recruit you to announce football this year?
I would
too?
love to do football.
There you go.
I
Hear
would
that,
like
Dave?
football more than baseball.
Wow.
Don't tell anybody I just said that. But
Sign him up.
yeah. So Gus Kroll up. Gus is sitting at .387 average. He's got 2 bombs this year, 2 home runs, 3 triples and a double, or 2 triples and a double. Sorry. He's been cranking. He's cooled a little bit as the year's gone on. His Cobb takes off, and there's not going to be any chance. Stolen base number 11 for him. Yeah, Kroll, his beginning of the year was cranking everything, man.
Yes, he was hot.
He slowed a little bit now, not much, but on the mound, he's still just getting it done. And if I'm not mistaken, he was on JV at the beginning of his junior year. Is that correct?
He may have been.
Can anybody verify that?
I'm not sure. Actually, I think he was injured.
He wasn't? He was varsity?
Was he here?
All right. I thought somebody told me he started on JV last year and then came up. All right, bad info. Regardless, he's doing great on the mound and at the plate. He's been a pillar this year. He's cranked this one deep to right center. That's going to be way back there. And it's out of here.
Number 3?
Yep, number 3 on the year. 2-run bomb. Sometimes I jinx them. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I help them. There you go.
Smoked.
Seems like a good kid, too. I don't know Gus, but
Yes.
Tyler Riley interviewed him after the game. He's really well-spoken, very respectful.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Oh, lifting the log. There he is.
There you go. Is that what that means?
Yep, lift the
Finally,
log.
I found out what
You
that
didn't
means.
know?
I didn't know. Nobody told me. Nobody
That's
would
like
tell me.
the Decatur baseball thing.
I know. And when I brought it up on air, everybody was like, oh, don't say that.
Oh.
And here's Lauren. He cranks this one to center, but McIntyre is going to have that. That's going to be out number 2.
That was a solid hit, though.
Yeah, it was. He got a piece of that. Just an atom ball right at the center fielder.
So you didn't know?
I didn't know.
It's on all their T-shirts.
I know. That's why I said, what does that mean? I asked it on, and everybody was like, no, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. So I don't know. That's a secret we're not supposed to tell. But here's Kinnair. Kinnair's been on absolute fire. He's got 5 home runs this year. And 3 of them, I think, it came last week, or at least 2 of them last week. Guy's been doing his thing. Kinnair going to Goldie Beacom next year to play at the next level. Pretty cool. How's it going?
It's too bad he's here.
Head football coach Jake Coleman's in the house. Might need to give him a headset.
I know. It's too bad, though. Now you can't tell me the
I
stories.
know I can't tell you the story exactly.
We'll have to ask him to walk away, maybe.
I wonder if he remembers it.
He probably doesn't.
It was pretty good. It really wasn't all that good. I can tell you, hang on, we'll wait for this pitch here. That's a curveball up high. So we took the Dorchester Post 91 Legion team down to North Carolina for a tournament.
Okay.
And in your father's room, within about 5 minutes of arrival at the hotel, there was a hole in the wall. So Owen roped that one into left field for a base hit. So, yeah, the story I get was that it was a wrestling match on the bed, and somebody's head went into the wall. But I don't know if it's true or not. But they
was
did
it his head?
I don't know. He's not. Look, he's back there. I try to act like he doesn't know what we're talking about.
He just said they fixed it with toothpaste.
Yeah, they did. They showed it to me. It was amazing, the job they did. And we got away. Nobody found out that there was a hole.
Wow.
Yeah, they fixed it.
That is a college dorm trick.
Yeah. So coming up now is Ryan McLaughlin. Ryan, the designated hitter today. He's been hampered by some injuries, so they're just going to play it safe and keep him just swinging the bat right now instead of playing the field or pitching. But this guy can swing it too, man. Takes a strike inside. It's crazy that a lot of this, Decatur's been doing so great all year, and a lot of it's been without Ryan.
Yeah.
Who's a D1 baseball commit, so.
To Delaware, yeah.
Yeah. Huge jump on that steal right there. And Kinnair takes second base, uncontested.
Is that what? No, what number is that? I think that's 4 for him, right?
What?
Something like that.
Stolen bases? Yeah.
He's got a good amount.
Yeah, you don't
for
think.
A big man, I'll
exactly.
Tell
you don't think Owen is a speed demon, but yeah, that's number 5, I think.
5?
Yeah.
Wow.
Number 5 on the year.
He gets a big jump.
5 bombs, 5 stolen bases. And that one looked a little high.
It's because he gets such a big jump.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the pitcher didn't even look over there that time. He was
gone.
He was creeping and just took off. So that one's pulled, going to get into left field. Owen kind of had to wait there to make sure he didn't get tagged out. So he's
a smart base running back.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. So that's going to bring up Stephen Wade, first baseman. Stephen, let's see where his batting average. He's batting .267, but Stephen's a dude who's going to put it into play, man. He usually makes contact.
He's usually a good situational hitter.
Yeah. Yeah, he has no problem hitting behind the runner in those situations and things like that. So we'll see. McLaughlin goes, and the throw's going to go to second. Kinnair's coming home, and that's not in time.
Did we get a replay on that?
Double steal. I know. I thought he
That
might have had him
I
at home.
thought so too. That was really close.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything too loud though.
I'm not either. But he got him. Look like he got him on the foot. Yeah, the Washington coach thinks he got him on the foot too. But here comes the replay. Let's check it out. See what we can see.
It was a good throw by the second baseman.
Here comes Owen. I thought the ball was going to hit him. It was a little offline.
Ooh. We should probably. I don't think you want Washington fans to see that.
No, we don't. So, anyway, Stephen Wade.
Ball
Wade's
high.
on the back. Right. So, you know, these umpires, man, we talk about it every broadcast. I will never be the guy who's hating on the umps.
Never.
These guys don't get paid nearly enough for what they take. Last week was the MPSSAA Umpire Appreciation Week, too, so we definitely got to give them some grace.
Well, after that run, it puts Decatur 3-1 versus Washington.
They came right back, man. Takes that one down low. So it should be a good hitting count here. What do you think of these all-black uniforms?
You know,
Not getting good.
they don't like them.
They don't?
Probably one of my favorites.
Do you think so? Ground ball to short. This is going to be a tough play, and he's got a nice play there by the shortstop, Nick Rosetta. Throwing Stephen Wade out, but Decatur brings in 3 in the bottom of the first. It's 3-1 Decatur. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we're coming back in the top of the second. It's 3-1. Decatur leads Washington here. Brooks Kendall on the mound. So we're talking about we got Bryson Coleman on the air with us, and we're looking for stories. I coached Bryson's father in baseball a while back, and I can remember one. We were batting practice, the old J. Edward Walter Field, and.
Oh no! It looks like
Oh, they're
going
to
to
give him a headset. Oh wait! Oh no! Wait, we got to stop the stories. Never mind.
Is he on? Can you hear?
You can't give him a headset. Oh, no. We got Jay Coleman on. So we got Jay Coleman, head football coach at Decatur, and we got Bryson Coleman. And now I'm outnumbered. So the stories will cease right here.
There you go.
I don't even know Jay Coleman. I don't even know that guy.
I know. I heard you telling the toothpaste, toilet paper story earlier.
So number 10.
Yeah.
Jalen Week falls up. Jalen is got him down playing third base.
Mike was one of the best coaches, though. Don't let him, Bryson.
Oh man, it's getting sentimental.
Yeah.
No, he was a great coach.
Give him a tissue.
I'm gonna tell you this also. he coached at North Dorchester and did a phenomenal job. Where every time that we played him, we'd have, I would think, 5 times more talent. And you know, every year was a split.
Yeah, it was
a split.
Yeah.
It was a split.
Our kids got up for you. I didn't have anything to do with me. It was just Cambridge against North Dorchester.
Yeah, that's a good rivalry right there.
Yeah.
It's a county rivalry.
Yeah.
Me and Troy Brohan used to joke it. It just seems like every ball we hit is right to them.
Yeah.
Every ball they hit is dropping.
Yeah.
You know, but they were well coached and they got them up. You got them up and they believed, and it created a great rivalry.
Too kind. Pop up to Owen Kinnair there for out number 1. Brings up number 9, Zach Sturgis.
Mike was a power hitter, Bryson.
Better hitter than you?
That's not true.
He's a pretty good hitter.
That's not true.
That might be the first time you ever said someone was a better hitter than him.
Well, I didn't say he was better than me. I said he was a pretty good hitter.
That's not true at all.
He could hit, though. I was a bat boy when he was playing.
So what you don't remember about that is they DH for me with your cousin. Derek Coleman was my DH all the way through my high school career. Yeah,
that's just because his grandfather was the coach. That was granddaddy ball. I think I would call him granddaddy ball.
Every once in a while, because of whatever situation, I did get to hit, and it happened once in the high school season. I cranked one against North Dorchester.
Yeah,
against this kid named Brett Ruark, I think was his name.
He's out there. He hit one off one of the center field houses at J-Ed.
I got one in because same kind of thing happened in Legion ball. That was a Legion game.
Yeah,
took one out there.
So I got to ask, which one do you represent, Cambridge or North Dorchester?
Oh, see.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Hang on. That one's popped up down the left field line. That's out of play.
Ooh. Man.
So.
Sounded good off the bat.
It did. So I went to Cambridge.
Okay.
My wife went to North Dorchester.
Uh-oh.
And, man, when we started dating, I used to give her the most crap. I would just, your school sucked. It was terrible. And then I got hired for a job there.
And then you're not like, the school's the best school, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I love my time in North
Their band, listen, this is the best band teacher around, too.
Come on.
Phenomenal band teacher.
I appreciate that. I faked everybody out.
Yeah.
Now, did you play a little band yourself?
Yeah.
He's in a band now.
Yeah, I'm
right?
in a band now, man. Yeah, I actually got to leave at 5:30 for rehearsal.
He's got a gig.
We're playing this Saturday, man.
Where at?
At Harborside, 1 to 5. You can come too. These folks to our left are just cracking up at us today.
Now,
we're not even talking about baseball.
What's your band's name now?
Well, I'm in like 4 different bands. So.
All right. Can you give us all 4 names?
I don't think so.
So wait, hold up.
What kind of? All right, hang on. Brooks Kendall struck him out for out number 2.
There we go.
All right, so the band that plays this Saturday is called Cecilia's Fall.
Okay.
And that's like a rock.
Country. Are you going to grow your hair out, wear a wig?
No, man, I can't. I don't know if you've seen me, but I can't grow my hair out. So we got the pitcher Brandon Corbin coming up. We got to keep this somewhat about baseball.
Yeah.
But that band is
that's usually the biggest complaint when I'm on here.
Yeah. So that band, that's fouled off right side. Wade's coming over.
Wade's coming over. They can play?
No. Oh, did she catch it?
Where did she catch that?
It looked like somebody's mom caught it.
No, I guess
in the blanket.
Yeah. So that band, there's a band called Side Project, and it's 3 of the 5 members of Side Project in that band, with a different drummer and a different singer. So
what you're saying is you just didn't like the drummer and the singer, so you wanted to change it up.
Look.
He's trying to get you caught up. Look at him.
There's not. I wasn't a part of Side Project.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we play Saturday for the first time. So that's the one band. The second band is Delmarva Big Band.
Okay.
We play July 20th in Ocean Pines.
What kind of music is that?
That's like 1930s jazz, man.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. I'm in my church band, right? Play there every Sunday at Community Church at Ocean Pines.
Love it.
Yeah. And
what's your favorite genre of music?
We're going to have to come back on that, man, because Kendall just K'd that kid up. My favorite genre, it's probably hip-hop, man. I don't play that in any of my bands either.
90s hip-hop?
90s hip-hop.
There we go.
I don't play that in any of the bands I'm in. But. All right, we'll be back. Decatur still in the lead, 3-1, middle of the second inning. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the second inning. It's comedy hour, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a baseball game going on. I don't know. I'm here. Mike Hughes here with Bryson Coleman, D1 football commit at Vanderbilt University, and head football coach Jake Coleman. 3 Dorchester County boys, though.
That's right.
We're all transplants.
Four,
really.
Four.
Yeah. Don't forget Dave Dotson.
Dave Dotson over there. He just doesn't have a headset.
Yeah.
I tried to get him on the headset, but he won't do it. But we got Ryder Sweeney up. Swanson. Who's Ryder Sweeney?
There's no Ryder Sweeney.
No, there isn't. I like Sweeney better.
No, this
Sweeney Todd.
That's going to be a new joke on the team now.
Yeah, Ryder Sweeney.
They're going to go watch the game back. And
Teeny Weeny Sweeney.
Swanson, though, he's a phenomenal catcher. Great defensive catcher, Coach.
Yeah.
I know you were a catcher yourself.
Yeah, man. Look.
Nothing better when the catcher is making the strike zone bigger and keeping everything in front of them.
Yeah.
Makes it easy to pitch.
That same North Carolina trip, you remember we put you behind the plate?
That's right.
Yeah, we did. Out of desperation.
That's right. That's right. It was fun.
It was fun. You did a great job, too. This one's popped up to the left.
There you go.
Or driven in the left, I guess.
Ryder.
Base hit for Ryder.
Now, I want to mention something about Ryder. You got to remember, this team has only given up, 18 runs?
15.
15 runs on the season?
According to Max Preps, yeah. 15
runs on the season, and obviously the pitchers have done a phenomenal job, but, Ryder Swanson behind the plate, I mean.
He's doing the thing.
Most of the time, setting those guys up and, keeping everything, keeping the runners at bay. And
catchers, they don't get nearly enough credit for that stuff.
Yes.
So Caden Shockley out now. Caden's been hot lately, too.
Oh, yeah.
Check out his average. Caden is sitting at, can you read it? Where is it? Caden is at 367 now. He's got good speed, too. He's one of these guys, I've seen Caden playing football.
Yeah.
I feel like he's been in high school for like 10 years. He's been around forever, man.
He has been.
Especially with the mustache he's growing now.
Yeah.
He's
got a COVID year.
He does.
Maybe that's it, yeah. They're getting huge jumps on this pitcher. Man.
Yeah.
Swanson had that one. Or that's Eastlack.
Rogan Eastlack.
One thing about Caden, he's had to use the goggles and everything lately, and he's had some contacts issues and everything. But I think they got it kind of squared away. But he's always been a good hitter coming up. He played with Bryson for the last 6 or 7 years.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so good hitters are going to get it turned around eventually. And I think he's kind of zeroed in now with his specs and everything. So.
Yeah, I guess I started really following Decatur football when you took over. Because we've known each other for a long time. Eastlack goes. That's going to be close. He got it. Ooh, nice throw.
On that one. That looked really close.
I think that was a makeup.
I'm not sure if the foot got under it.
Miles had a couple nice throws down there, man.
No, it was a nice throw. Nice pop-up.
So, I guess 3 years ago when you were head coach, and Caden's been on team all 3 of those years, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like he's been around forever, because it's as long as I've been watching for
Well, he played running back for the for us in the youth football before that. And,
hold up. We got the replay.
We're not going to be able to see it from this angle, I don't think.
Looks safe from this angle, too.
I thought it looked like when he slid in, his right foot was up in the air, and that's where he got tagged. So grounded to third.
Might be able to beat it out.
And he throws him out. So two quick ones here.
Yeah, he got that off the handle.
Brings us back to the top of the lineup.
An old Hobgood.
Waylon Hobgood. I got to meet Waylon Saturday.
Okay.
It was prom day for you guys. You look great, Bryson, by the way. You're studly. And Waylon was getting his picture taken at the same spot where my daughter was, same group of friends.
Your daughter, who did she go with?
She went by herself.
Okay.
That made me
I like the way you did that.
Super proud. Yeah, I love that she's confident enough to do that, man.
There was a lot of rumors that you had a gun.
Well, we can't really say that on this podcast. This is going to be a tough play here. That's going to be a high throw.
That almost hit the catcher in the face.
Yeah, I tell you,
Hobgood's going to
make what a great prom.
My daughter had a good time.
Yeah.
Till the end. I mean, it was pouring raining when they came out. I mean, absolute pouring down rain. But I think she had a lot of fun. One of the things when you're raising girls, and you'll never know this because you got all boys, but at noon the fun started at my house with 15 young ladies who came over,
gosh.
friends of my daughter, and they're all
Getting the pictures.
getting pictures
Oh,
and getting
my.
their hair
Laser.
done. Yeah. Woo. I was roped.
Well,
in
you
the
better
center.
watch your eyebrows. Tell you what, that was scary.
That'll
Yeah.
pull your wig back.
So yeah, at noon,
Nice
15
piece of
girls. So they were scattered all over my house doing makeup and hair. So I went and hid out back, man.
That's good.
Yeah.
Go turn on a football game. Make you feel
Yeah. Right. Exactly. So, but it was great. I'm glad we're able to do that stuff, and we'll miss it next year for sure.
Yeah.
So here's Kroll. He's already gone yard once. He's hit this one deep to center. McIntyre going back. He caught it for out number 3.
I'll tell you what, he gave it out a ride.
Yes, he did. That was almost 2 for 2, 2 home runs.
Yeah.
Back at the warning track.
All right, so Decatur threatens but goes down without scoring. It's 3-1, the end of 2. All right, we're coming back here in the top of the 3rd inning. Leading off is Mike White, the right fielder. I'm here with Bryson Coleman, quarterback extraordinaire, wide receiver extraordinaire, flex tight end. See, I know a little bit about football.
There you go. You're good for the season.
Whatever
Ready.
you want to call it. And his father, Jake Coleman, the head football coach.
So my teammate's the head coach for Washington, one of my old teammates, Brian Laird.
Oh, okay.
Played with him in the Eastern Shore Baseball League for a few years.
Oh, all right, nice.
Can't find a better baseball man around, I'm telling you.
You know, I was talking to the bus driver. He was standing out here just talking before the game, and he said the same thing, man.
Could not find a
really
better
said
man.
a lot of nice things about him.
Now, is that the first base coach?
The third base coach.
Third
Brian
base
Laird,
coach.
yeah. Brian Laird. One of the most wonderful people you'll ever meet in your life.
Yeah.
Do anything for anybody.
That's awesome, man.
And he's a phenomenal baseball coach. Does a great job with the Washington Jaguars.
Yeah. We need people like that in the lives of kids.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, nice pitch, but that one gets away, and White's going to be on. That's out of play, I think. Is that going to be out of play? White's on. Okay, I was just getting ready to say Kendall's kind of hit a groove here, man. But
You're about to jinx it again.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say it, but I thought it. I wonder if
That's what it
works
was.
the same. Yeah,
It was.
So we're back to the leadoff man, Cole Miles, the catcher. Who's
I see you went with the Bulldog collar shirt.
yeah.
here
No,
today.
no, it's my lanyard.
Oh, it's your lanyard.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're the Stephen Decatur Middle School Bulldogs, man. Yeah.
And I never quite understood,
sense.
why did we go intermediate to junior Seahawks to Bulldogs to Seahawks?
Back to Seahawks again. I don't
I
know.
mean, what are we doing there?
Can we go to Seahawks till?
Yeah.
Let's just go Seahawks.
Yeah, I think
till.
we should.
Yeah.
Or call
So-
them Ospreys, something.
Yeah, call it Seahawks.
Right, something, yeah. So White is going to second. That ball did go out of play, so he moves up to second base. So See what Cole Miles can do here if he can draw within one with a base hit.
All right, Mike. We're talking about mascot names.
Yeah.
Right there. I'm going to give you the one that's always confused me.
Okay.
Chrisfield Crabbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else notice that their mascot is a crab?
I have not noticed that.
Okay, so it's the Chrisfield Crabbers, but their mascot's a crab. Do you see the?
I see what you're
you see
saying
them
there.
shooting that right here?
Yeah.
Like, it should be a waterman.
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean,
or is it like a play like?
I mean, you don't see like the Dallas Cowboys, and they have, you know, I don't know.
Well, they got a
cows,
star. Yeah.
the
Well,
stars.
true.
You know, it just seems like the opposite.
I don't know. You could talk to the bus driver about that.
Yeah.
He's from Chrisfield, the Washington High bus driver.
I'm always confused by the Crabbers.
Yeah, I get it.
know?
So this is Dawson Daniels, the second baseman, coming up in the 2-hole. 1 out.
I know.
I just want you to know he brings up that story every time he's on.
Every
Does he really?
Every time.
All
I'm
right.
just saying. They should just go with the Chrisfield Crabs. You know what I'm saying? Like my father's a
you're right
waterman,
on
you
that.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the Chrisfield Crabs. The Crabbers are the guys catching.
You're exactly
You know?
right. Not those who are
Yes,
caught.
exactly.
I see what you're saying. here.
Exactly.
I'm glad that you've given this
It doesn't make much sense,
new quandary to me
Foul ball.
you know?
that I have to think about now every time Chrisfield is mentioned.
Yeah, just call it the Crabs.
I think you're right.
Decatur actually just played Chrisfield
Yeah.
Yeah.
not too long.
Yeah, last
ago.
week. Yeah. So 1-2 here. Like I said, Kendall seems to have gotten in the groove a little bit. That's what he did against Y-High, just constantly ahead in the count.
Yeah.
Doesn't ever get into his head.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice piece
Going
of
to be
hitting.
blooped in the
Oh,
center
Nice piece of
field.
hitting.
And they're going to hold White, I think.
Yeah, White's got to
third.
he's got to get a little bit better read on that one.
Yeah.
Because that, you know, he's standing right there. So that's a shot to. It could have been a 3-2 game. You know.
Though
get a
if
little better
AJ
read.
is maybe an inch taller, he's got that ball.
True. At
Yeah.
the same time,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to
You
get
know what?
doubled. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Well, maybe he thought AJ could jump a little higher.
could be.
Maybe.
Could be.
He looked like he got up there, though.
Yeah, he did get up there.
So that's going to bring up the probably the most dangerous bat on the team
Oh,
is
yeah.
Gavin McIntyre.
I'm gonna tell you, Coach.
I'd almost.
We're walking him. Just
I was
going
going
to
to say I'd almost
Yeah.
walk this kid.
Yeah, I'll
Right
load
now.
him up.
Yeah. With
I'll
2
load him
outs.
up.
Yeah.
Is this
Oh, it's
kid-
only 1 out. It's only 1 out.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That came right
boy.
back at
I
us.
think you're right, man.
Oh boy.
I think
Freaking,
you saying walk him, that may have just jinxed something.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, Otto. Hey, this game's going to be 4-3 before you know it. I'm telling you, that wind's blowing out the right too. Stay away.
Yep.
Stay away.
See if they.
Stay
Don't
away.
let him pull this.
Don't hang it. Whoa!
Pulled in the right
He almost hit the
field.
runner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
Good Lord.
if it hits the runner, he is out.
Yes,
correct?
he would be. Yes, he would be.
Only if he's in front of the fielder.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Which I think we would have had right there.
Think
I
he
think
was,
he might have
yeah.
been. Yeah.
So that was
He's-
almost very unlucky.
Yeah.
least that's-
McIntyre didn't elevate that. He
Yeah.
hit a seed though.
He
Yes,
did.
he did.
So that makes it 3-2 now.
Yeah.
And still threatening runners on first and second. That's going to bring up number 18, Nick Rosetta. I think he struck out the first time, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
on a high fastball.
Yeah. You don't want to play around with McIntyre too much.
No.
He's probably, over the last 4 years, probably been one of the top 5
Yeah.
most dangerous hitters every year.
Yeah. He's played a lot of baseball.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh yeah.
So I like you. Oh, there's a throw
Nice.
down the
So
second.
back,
Okay.
okay. I
Okay.
like the idea.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Okay.
You don't want to airmail that thing and give up your double play, though, you know.
Mhm.
Very good.
Unless you're doing the old Mike Hughes where we just throw it in the center field
And
to the center
fielder's ready.
fielder.
Yeah,
Ah,
he's
you
The
ready
know.
for
center
it.
fielder's crashing in
Yeah.
on the play.
Yeah,
You remember Gumby? Remember our Gumby
I
play?
do remember our Gumby play. And you know who taught us that? Or you know who I stole
Kenny-
that from?
Kenny Dunn.
Ken Dunn, sure
Kenny
enough.
Dunn.
Oh, my
Kenny
Yeah.
Dunn.
And
Coach can be done.
Coach Can Be Done
Uh-huh.
is coaching the Decatur JVs right
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah.
we're all connected, man.
Yeah. Well, Coach Dunn, obviously He came down. He retired around this community. We're lucky. I mean, you got a guy with a Maryland State Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, look, he's
multiple
a great,
state championship coach. He's your JV coach here at Decatur.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy.
You know.
Don't say it can't be done.
No,
it can't be done.
It can be done. Same thing with football. You know, we're sitting here right now. You got Jeff Herrick. You know, used to be Broadneck's long time head baseball and lacrosse and football coach, who coaches here, and then Coach Todd Apple, who's getting ready to get inducted into the Maryland Football Coaches Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you guys are doing it, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this upcoming season.
Yeah.
Counts 2-2.
I like they're trying to go away. It looks like this kid pulls out just a little bit when he swings, and it looks like they're trying to work the outside corner, but you don't want to lose him.
That's a 3-2 count. Runners on first and second, 1 out.
Yeah.
Looking for a double play ball here.
Oh, he checked it. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh.
That was close.
I think he was able to check there.
Yeah.
I would say a replay, but I don't think the replay would pick that one up.
I don't know
Not
either.
from that angle.
No.
That's what I always talk about. I don't know why we check that with the second base ump. You know, he can't see that much better than the home plate guy. But
is that Joe Turner out there?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So we got Doug Fisher coming up, first baseman, who actually moved to second base last inning. He switched with the second baseman.
Way to get ahead.
Strike one here. Is it still only 1 out?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This is trouble.
So we got corners in. Looks like they're going to try and turn 2 up the middle. They're coming home if it goes to first base or third base.
I've seen Owen to Ryder, over there to Steven. I've seen it before.
Oh, yeah. That's the,
All right,
that's the
pop
play.
up. That's the one thing you can't do, Coach. Bases loaded, less than 2 outs. You can't have any pop-ups.
Yeah.
No infield
No
pop-ups.
dumb outs.
So you're looking for that power fly ball into the outfield here.
You want to get it out of the infield for sure.
All right, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Way ahead.
Yeah.
All right, we wasting them away. Or we wasting them high and in. What are we doing,
I think
Coach?
he's going to go curveball in.
You know, I wish I paid enough attention to the pitch sequence, but I didn't.
I think that's what he's going to do. It's been his best pitch.
I'm
today.
going 6 inches off. Yes.
There you go.
Make him
You
chase
called
something.
it. You called it. You're the one that you got a state champ in baseball too, right?
We got 2 of them.
Playing
2
and
of them,
coaching,
Coach.
right?
Two
Playing
of
and
them.
coaching. 2 of them.
Two of them, yeah. He's got,
Playing and coaching though, right?
Yes.
So you got 1 playing and 1 coaching?
2 coaching.
2 coaching.
04 and 14.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you get 1 in football next year, right?
Well, that's what the plan is.
So 2 outs here. Number 10 coming up. This is Jalen Weekfall,
That's the plan.
third
It looks
baseman.
like his velo may have increased.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not sure.
did too.
know,
Did anyone else just feel like that?
Yeah, he changes speeds the opposite way.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right.
I mean, that
He
looked
puts
like-
more on.
He put more on that one. He gassed it up. Okay. Just get ahead here. There, Brooksy. All right. Now, this is your best pitch right here. Bases loaded, 2-0.
Yeah, man.
2 outs.
Yeah. If I'm 10 here, I ain't taking nothing if I can reach it.
Right.
Because you know you're getting the fastball here. Unless, Kendall, he trusts his curve.
He does. We were talking about that earlier in the broadcast, so he'll throw it anywhere.
Nice pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to be more aggressive there.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got to have the green
You got to
light
be
on.
more. You got to go to that one. That 2-0. That was a great
the
pitch.
middle.
Now Brooks is going to be able to mix you back up a little bit here. All right. Now you're looking in that shoebox, Coach.
Yep, same thing.
Now you're in that shoebox.
You're looking for that specific pitch.
But
Favorite pitch right here.
some people's shoebox is different sizes. Mine would be a little bit bigger here.
You're right.
I'm looking at a bigger shoebox. I'm looking to hit. Oh boy.
And
Oh,
Yes, he
that's
is,
up
too.
the middle. Is it going to
Wow.
get through?
Oh, my.
Cobb got it, but
Bobbled it.
All right, that saved the.
yeah, everybody's going to be safe.
That saved 2 runs from coming in.
Yeah, it's a good thing he snagged that because, yeah, you're right.
Wow.
They would have been down
Yeah.
4-3, but
He hit it in his shoebox.
as it stands,
Yeah.
We're
Well,
tied up.
You got to be aggressive. It's high school baseball.
Yeah,
you know
man.
that ball found
yeah,
the only spot in the infield it could be.
yeah.
I think it almost went off Brooks' foot.
Did it?
It may have. I'm not sure.
Well,
So Washington putting up a fight, man. This
No.
is Zach
No.
Sturgis coming up now, left fielder.
no. Don't play around with the Jags.
No. So
All
it's
right.
grounded towards
All right,
short.
gotta get a
Cobb's got
force,
it.
Get a force. Get the easy one.
And makes the
Nice
play at
shot.
second.
Play.
Yeah.
That was smart.
A lot of confidence. A great
Yeah.
backhand 6-hole.
There was
Yeah.
a nice play. But Washington gets 2 back, and we're tied going to the bottom of the third, 3-3. We'll be back. Bottom of the third, tied 3-3. Lucas Loring going to be leading off.
You enjoyed that Baby Shark song.
I did. I was having way too much fun with the Baby Shark.
We want to tell tell the folks the research we did.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the reason why Steve Decatur Middle is not the Seahawks is because BIS used to be the original middle school.
Yeah, Berlin Intermediate.
And they, when the new middle school was built, they kept their name, and then Dr. Ross,
Mel Ross,
decided to make it Bulldogs.
So it's all his fault.
Well, I'm just saying. I think of the Carolina Bulldogs and everything.
Yeah,
I like Bulldogs.
Yeah.
I got a French Bulldog.
Yeah, Laurel Bulldogs.
Yeah. I think we should go with the Steve Decatur Middle School French Bulldogs. Nobody has that.
Right, yeah, I would agree. Well, everybody thinks my lanyard is a pug. So I think it should be Stephen Decatur Pugs.
Ooh.
That'd be great.
Or, go back to the Birds.
Or just be the Seahawks. That's grounded to third. Here comes
Loring.
the throw. That's going to be airmail.
Airmail going to second.
Loring's going to go for get back on the base. He made it. You made a commitment. You got to get on that base there, bro. All right, he's good.
I don't think he rounded I think he was going through it, and then he told him to cut.
Yeah.
So
we are in agreement that a Seahawk is an Osprey. Is that right?
It is an Osprey.
I feel like it's an Osprey.
It is an Osprey.
I do not know.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take your word for it because you're a very smart man.
I just feel bad because, they might buy like a bunch of gear, like Bulldog gear.
Yeah.
And then they come to the high school and it's
exactly.
not Bulldog.
Yeah.
And you got to change everything up.
We're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So Owen Kinnear comes up. Owen's 1 for 1. Pulled a base hit in the left field last time up.
I feel like Kinnear was this size when he was 12.
He was.
Completely agree.
God, he's a big kid.
Yeah, he is. What's he go, about 6'2", 6'3" now, 210 or so?
Yeah.
Like, that's man. Loring's off, and Miles is not going to be able to get a throw. He had a good jump that time.
Just a big player. Strong.
Yeah. He's been hitting bombs, man. I mean,
he's been hitting bombs since he was 9.
Yeah.
Come on.
5 bombs in the high school season that's pretty daggone good. That doesn't happen a whole lot, man.
It's not 8, but it's 5. 5's good.
Do you know somebody who hit 8?
I mean, I think somebody here.
Yeah, somebody on this broadcast.
All right.
Well,
it definitely wasn't
I got
me.
one. So, all right, I didn't realize you hit that many, man.
Yeah, man. 560, 8 home runs, 35 RBIs that senior year.
Well, where was that?
Oh my!
In Legion ball.
No, that was high school.
That's what I'm saying. What happened when I was coaching Legion?
Oh my God! I was tearing it up then too. That was fun times. I think we had, like the kids say, we had bats that were, we had -5s. They're using -3s now.
Yeah.
I used to be second in the school, right? At Cambridge.
Yeah.
But then Matty took it.
No, well, Troy Brown was always number 1.
Yeah, we always.
I think he hit 10 or 11.
He hit like 7 his senior year, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's because they intentionally walked him 35 times.
Right. Exactly.
you see a lot of high school kids. You have never seen Troy Brown.
Look,
Troy Brohan, Harold Baines, and then it's like 3 levels, and then everyone else.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, these guys are getting walked 30+ times.
Yeah. So Ryan McLaughlin up now. He singled last time as well. He's got this runner on second now, needs to get him in. But yeah, Troy. You know, I've seen Troy hit some bombs. I mean, but the craziest thing ever, and I've said it on the broadcast before, was when we played Bennett in the playoffs one year, and all 9 batters bunted against Troy on the mound the first time up, just because it was so hopeless. Like, he just threw so hard.
Dominant.
You guys played Bennett? You guys aren't in different
We did back in the day.
classifications?
We were 2A when I was in school.
Really?
Cambridge is 2A.
I mean, you're talking. This is wild.
And Bennett was only 2A?
I know. Yeah, Bennett was 2A.
So when did they become 3A? Probably recently.
It all switched sometime around when you were there, right, Jake? The whole thing, everything changed. I think the whole playoff format.
They said Coach Flea was suspended more kids, so we would go down.
So we go down the one. I heard that story too.
I don't know if it's true, but it sounds good.
So we're gonna have a mound visit here. But yeah, Troy, man, just threw straight gas.
Yeah. But, I tell you what, these bats that they have to use, Mike, you might as well use wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've taken all the pop out of these bats.
Well, I think it was becoming an injury issue.
I think metal's getting worse. I think it has to do with the trade embargo or something. This metal's not that good.
I don't know, but I think it was about line drives in the pitcher's face. But you could be right too. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Remember the old TPXs that would go ping?
Yeah, I do remember that. And then the BV cores came in. And
yeah.
I remember in travel baseball, like the green caps were always like. I always saw Owen with a green cap.
Yeah.
Owen had them.
Owen always had the best bats.
Yeah. His dad always made sure he had the nice bats.
So one out here, and Wade comes to the plate. He's cutting at the first pitch.
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't green cap, it had to be the all-orange bat. The orange Mako.
The Mako.
Yeah.
9-10.
And then had probably, 30 home runs?
No. Back in our day, we had to earn our home runs.
Yeah, we had. if we wanted to hit, we had to put a tennis ball in there.
Yes. Which is probably, Jake, the first time I met you, I think. We talked about this on air before, me and Tyler Riley. The first time I met you was at Miss Dayton's daycare.
Oh, yeah.
And I would imagine we were playing baseball. We used to play with a metal bat and a tennis ball. You remember that out in her field?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez, I would not want to be the pitcher.
Back in the day. No, we were cranking shots. And the telephone wire was the home run, if I remember right.
Oh, yeah.
And takes a curveball there for a strike. 1-2.
Mrs. Dayton.
Miss Dayton, yeah. You were probably like 7 years old.
Yeah, I could still hit.
About 11.
I wasn't using the big bat either. I was straight yellow, hitting shots.
Wiffle ball bat.
I mean, we might have put some duct tape on it a little bit, but we duct taped the ball too.
So Wade takes that one away. It goes 2-2. That pitch looked good to me over here, but I don't know. Fouls that one off. Wade hits a lot of balls on the ground, which is a little.
He's looking like he wants
a little worrisome here in this situation. 1 out. We don't see him roll 2 on us.
I'm a big Stephen Wade fan. I've been watching him for a long time.
We say it every broadcast.
I hate seeing him and Owen as seniors. They're wonderful.
Greatest kid, great family.
Yeah, wonderful.
Kind of kid you want your daughter to bring home. I'm not saying that because I want my daughter to
bring
home. I'm not saying
that.
No, that's not what I mean. Nice job fighting that one off. You can see he was looking fastball, but he slowed up his swing.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Wade's one of them guys. I wish I could have got him out for the football team.
Oh, yeah. He's a good size kid, too.
Yeah, high character.
Yeah,
tremendous.
Definitely.
All the kids love him.
One of those kids that he'll always be doing the right thing.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
On and off the field. He's always going to do the right thing.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he's the president of the senior class.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, he's
got the best mustache.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like Don Mattingly to me.
Tyler Riley, who's usually on here,
or Tom Selleck.
He calls him Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
He calls him Mr. Baseball.
Mr. Baseball. He does like Mr. Baseball.
Yeah.
This is a good-looking dude.
So Lawrence got a big lead over there. It looks like second baseman's going to check him here. I haven't seen the pitcher make any move.
Okay.
Curveball grounded to short. It's not hard enough to get to, I don't think. They go first.
That ball's under. That ball's down.
Ah, called him out.
Ooh.
I look like he.
That was
Snow
close.
cone.
Looked like he bobbled it a little bit.
Little snow cone action.
Yeah.
That was close.
So Wade's out. That's going to be 2 down. That's going to bring up Ryder Sweeney Swanson.
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Or is it
Coach
not?
Farrow says that was a snow cone.
Coach
He
Farrow's
said,
out.
come on.
Out to talk about it.
He said that was a
He
snow
was like,
cone.
don't stay on that base.
It was snow cone.
It did look like snow cone. I mean, at some point, can we be like, come check the replay?
Yeah, we could. We could.
We do have
we
we got a
swivel.
camera
I was gonna
right down
say,
there too.
We
Yeah.
have a camera right there.
I think it was a snow cone, but he might have controlled it.
Yeah.
This is not an official replay.
Yeah, I feel like it's inconclusive. If we did replay, I feel like it's inconclusive.
Yeah.
Can we see the replay?
Here
Here we go.
Here it comes.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Throw is in time.
Ooh, I think you got. I think you got to call. I think you got to say out.
Yeah.
I think you got to go out.
I think you got to go.
I think you got to go out.
What are they? Yeah,
The instant replay.
sticking
The
with it.
challenge.
It stands.
We did not get the challenge.
We're saying he's
Challenge
out.
stands.
Yeah. That was definitely an out.
And for the Washington fans, I feel like you have to give that one back earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slide
yeah.
into
Oh
home.
yeah. It's definitely. What you know
They
what?
had to even it back
Yeah.
out.
So here's.
But Coach Laird did challenge that also.
Yeah.
He just didn't get the switch.
So Swanson comes up. He's got 2 guys in scoring position with 2 outs here. A base hit would be invaluable. He
All right,
had a
well,
base hit last time up as well.
This kid, his middle name is Clutch.
Yeah. He's
Right.
been hitting a lot better as the year went on too.
Ryder's a great 2-out hitter.
That curveball is just throwing him a little bit, man.
Yeah.
It looks like it's like almost low and inside it. It's coming.
Yeah, we used to call that back in my day a spinner bait.
Yeah.
I feel like you just made that one up.
No, he's throwing spoons out there.
I don't know what that means either, do you?
I don't fish. Actually, I fish. I don't catch.
All right.
You hang it.
Grabbing that one.
All right, he's coming back with a spinner bait.
Yeah, I think so too. 0-2 here. So catcher's a good catcher, so you wouldn't not afraid to
No.
bury this one in the dirt.
No, you got to keep your hands back on a spinner bait, hit it right back up the box.
0-2 is way out in front. You could waste one if you want, if you trust the man behind the plate. It's popped up on the first base side. First baseman coming in, makes
Nice
the play.
job. Nice
So he
job.
gets out of it.
Wow.
Washington hanging around.
Yeah, they are, man.
Don't let him hang around. It
Don't
could
let
be
him.
dangerous.
Exactly.
Oh.
End of 3. It's 3-3. We'll be back in a minute. Perfect game the other day. It was something ridiculous, like 62 pitches and 50 of them were strikes or something like that. Just crazy.
Pounds the zone.
He's always around the plate, man, for sure. So I'm here with Did you punch him in?
I got him.
All
I
right.
punched him in.
Are you sure?
He said he was done talking.
He's done talking? All right, we're good.
I'm done. I'm done?
I'm here with Jake Big Dog Coleman and his son, Bryson. So, yeah, Bryson, I don't know if you know about that.
He doesn't know about that. He's the first time he's heard that. That's the first time he's heard that.
I'm a little nervous.
What was that, 12-year-old All-Stars? Is that what that was?
It was the curse of, I don't know who the local paper writer was.
Yeah. Every time I saw your name in the paper, it was Jake Big Dog Coleman.
Why did this paper lady do this to me?
I mean, why would she not?
Is that Little League All-Stars or something?
Yeah.
Always the headlines. Jake Big Dog Coleman.
Yeah.
Pitched a no-hitter, hit 4 home runs every game.
Yeah.
So Corbin pops this up around third base. Owen's calling it, and Canary's
nice
got
play,
it for out
Canaire.
number 1.
Nice play.
Yeah, that's not an easy play going back
That's
like
a terrible play.
Yep.
That's so hard to do.
Yeah.
That back grass. If I'm Owen, I'm telling AJ, come get that.
Yeah, right,
You know?
right. Well, he really, I mean, that's kind of his.
Yeah, that's I call
his
him
ball.
That's
but,
that's a tough one to get. And we call that the triangle back there.
Yeah. So that brings up Mike White. Mike White, the right fielder. So Bryson, how about Vanderbilt, man? How'd you arrive at this decision?
Just I feel like, they checked all the boxes.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've said that to everybody who's asked me.
What were your boxes? Yeah.
That was a good twist.
Yeah.
No, I feel like number one obviously would be school. Just I want to go to a good school and
academic part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they play in the SEC.
Yeah,
that was definitely a big bonus.
That's crazy, dude. I just can't even get over it.
Yeah.
It's so fun to watch. I was watching video of Luke Margot down at Duke in their spring game, and he made a tackle, and then the announcer calls, tackle by Luke Margot. I almost got emotional, man. I don't even know the kid, but it's like it's just really cool to see some guys from here doing big things like that.
Yeah. And I think that's like been a big part of like how much like it's crazy how like the Eastern Shore has really grown on recruiting. And
it really has.
And exposure.
Yeah. You got Jamie and Franklin down there, from North Carolina.
Yeah.
And Kevin O'Connor will be showing up in the fall from Easton. All on Duke.
Don't forget Milford, Desmond Aldridge.
Yeah, right. The kid from Milford, yeah.
Yeah, he's there right now too.
So it's pretty cool, and it's definitely going to be fun to watch you in the SEC, man. It's crazy to even say that. It's like I don't know anybody that's done something like that. It's
Jake Big Dog Coleman's son.
Yeah, right.
That's
fly to right, and Hobgood pulls that in for out number 3.
Man, that was a quick one.
That was a quick one.
My man, that might have been like a 7 or 8 pitch inning.
Yeah. Well, he had 62 at the beginning of the inning. He's got 71 now, so that was 9 pitches.
9 pitch inning.
So at the end of 3.5, it's 3-3. All right, we're coming back in here. Bottom of the 4th inning, Caden Shockley's going to be leading off. I'm here with Bryson Coleman. His father is left, so we can talk bad about him again without fear of retribution.
I know.
Yeah, so your dad, I remember one time we were coaching.
Okay.
We were taking batting practice, and your dad was meticulous. Like, he was not swinging if it wasn't a strike. So it was pitch after pitch, and your dad just watching them go by, right? And everybody's just razzing him, giving him crap. Well, finally, he got so mad, he launched his baseball bat to the top of the cage, of the backstop.
And did he get stuck?
And stomped off, and that was it. Yeah. So, broke in the center. McIntyre can't come up with it. That's going to be a leadoff base hit, first pitch. So, yeah, that's the only time I ever saw your dad do anything, like, ridiculous.
Really? That was it?
That was it.
There's no way. I feel like you're hiding something.
No. I mean, so that's Jake Big Dog Coleman. That's the hole in the hotel room wall, and now throwing the bat during batting practice because he refused to swing at anything that wasn't a perfect pitch.
I feel like he had a good reason.
Yeah, I agree, So that brings up Waylon Hobgood. So we're talking a little bit about Vanderbilt football here for you, not next fall, but the fall after that.
Yeah.
I think it's great that you got it out of the way early. You don't have to think about that next football
like
season.
It's definitely a stress reliever
with
all that.
Yeah. I know that's a bunt down the first baseline. It's going to be they got him there at first, but that's going to move up shockingly to second. But yeah, so, we're good family friends with the Canaires, and we've heard a lot about even his experience, which is not major college. But, trying to figure out where he fits and trying to find a good spot for him. And, people just go dead on you. He's talking to one college, and they really want him, and then all of a sudden, boom, they just ghost him.
Yeah.
They found somebody else, to fill his spot, and it's just a tough process, it sounds
is.
like. And I'm glad you got that out of the way.
But I think with Vanderbilt, I think that was also, that helped because, they never gave me that ghost period.
Yeah.
They were heavy recruiting me the whole time.
That's awesome. You had, 17 different offers? Is that what it was? Something like that?
Yeah, I'm not going to correct you. I feel like that's disrespectful.
I think all right. I mean, I'm just, So, what, Penn, Villanova?
You're not going to be able to name them all.
No, I'm not. Wisconsin? No, Wisconsin wasn't in there yet, right?
Wisconsin was the first school that showed me any love.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember you went there. I remember seeing the picture of you on the field there. And that reminds me, the iconic, my favorite picture of you is that homecoming, after the homecoming game. I guess you had done an interview or something. You were walking toward the end zone, the fireworks going off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. That video.
It's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That was a great
game.
This
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a great game.
Yeah.
I had to go out back to receiver.
Yeah, I remember. Right, exactly. You're right. You caught 2 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was all in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I had to go back out.
Yeah, what was it, 15-14 or 16-14?
Yeah,
you guys
it was close.
It was.
But we ended up getting the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So
is that what it was? You scored a touchdown and then 2-point conversion?
2-point, yeah.
Okay, not 2 touchdowns. So Cobb's going to reach there on a walk. Was that a walk or did they hit him? I think they hit him.
It was a walk. Or what they hit?
Hit him on the arm.
Hit by pitch.
Yeah. And that's going to bring up Kroll. Kroll, 1 for 2 today, right? He sent one over the right field fence, and he flew out deep to center field his last time up. So he's been on. 1 out here. And see what he can do. He takes strike 1.
Good first pitch.
We got a final from the softball field.
11-1.
11-1. Yeah, softball team is one. What's that? 10 or 11 in a row for them?
Yeah.
They're on fire, and that's a young team. We talk about this all the time. There's a lot of freshmen and sophomores getting time on that team. And I'm not discounting the seniors. I know Sarah Smith and McGinnis. Is there Madison McGinnis? Is she younger though? I'm not sure.
I am not sure.
But yeah, all in all, they're playing a lot of youngsters and doing real well. So Kroll jumps on that one and fouls it off. 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error for Decatur. 3 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors for Washington High School right now. And that's Riley Smith over there, right? Riley is she's big time baller. I had her in class a couple years ago. Real nice girl. A really good player. I think she's a catcher. She's hit a bunch of home runs.
I thought that was going to hit him at first.
Yeah, look, pitcher here, Corbin's done a nice job. I mean, he's kept them off balance.
Do you know what his pitch count is at?
It was at 61 the other inning, but he is now at 71.
71?
41 strikes. 30 balls. It looks like that curveball is doing just enough. So Nashville, I've been to Nashville.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Vanderbilt, but I've been to Nashville. Nashville's a pretty cool spot, man.
Vanderbilt is literally right next to Nashville.
It's
It
right
couldn't get
in
closer.
Nashville.
Yeah, it could not. It could
It
not
is
get
literally
closer.
inside the city of Nashville.
Yeah.
I was just there for a day. We took a quick, we took a cross-country drive.
Yeah.
My family and I a few summers back, and we stopped in Nashville just for the day.
There you go.
And
I was gonna say, if you're a big band guy, that's a great
yeah,
place to be.
Great music spot for sure. Yeah. Actually, the kid. Hang on, where's that one? Fly ball to left, and that's caught for out number 2 there. So the kid in my band, he's only 16. He's this monster guitar player.
Okay.
And he's also in the band with Jimmy Charles, who is a Decatur graduate.
Really?
Yeah, and he's a signed artist from Nashville now. Jimmy Charles is.
Yeah,
So
I remember that.
this kid was down in Nashville a couple months ago playing with Jimmy Charles.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
awesome. Does he go here?
No, he's homeschooled.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a junior, but
That
he's
probably helps
homeschooled.
with
He was at
traveling.
prom the other night, though.
Oh, really?
His name's Gavin Brink.
Okay.
He's
Wait,
a-
so if you're homeschooled, you can go to prom, or did he go with somebody?
I
probably?
think, and Loring, all right, so that's driven up the middle, and that's going to bring Shockley to the plate. McIntyre's throw is not going to be in time, and that's going to put Decatur in the lead, 4-3.
That was close.
So big base hit for Lucas Loring there.
It almost hit the umpire.
Yeah.
See that?
But yeah, I think when I say homeschool, I'm not. Gavin and his girlfriend may be doing the online option through Worcester County.
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't know that for sure, but
I got you.
if you do that,
I remember. Yeah, there's I think
you can,
6 or 7 kids doing
yeah.
that.
So Gavin is. He's getting ready to take off musically. He's going to do some big things. He's a really, really good player. Yeah. So that brings up Kinnair. I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I was just gonna say it's awesome. It really helps out.
Yeah. Kinnair gets just under that one and pops it up down the third baseline. Left fielder coming there. Everybody in the left fielder snags it. That's going to be out number 3. But Decatur goes in the lead. That's going to be about all for me. I'm going to be signing off here. I got to go to band practice of all things. But the broadcast will be back on next half inning. So after 4, Decatur 4, Washington 3.
And we're back. Top of the 5th inning. Introducing Ron.
Hello out there. Not Michael Hughes.
Is this your first time?
No, I've been
Not
on the
behind
broadcast a couple times,
Oh, okay.
chatting it up a little bit.
Good pitch by Brooks there. Got a piece of that. foul ball, though.
I always stop and listen because where that ball went, there's got to be some glass in cars.
All right, so now, did you play baseball?
No.
You were a big basketball player, though?
Yep, basketball, soccer.
Okay, so what really got Owen into baseball? Is that just him or what?
Yeah, it was really just him.
Really?
He picked it up. He kind of, I don't want to say he was a natural at it, but
Yeah.
now you'll probably see next week on Twitter some older pictures of some of the seniors. And let's just say Owen started playing with, I think it was like a 14-inch mitt. We called it the kitchen sink because it caught everything. It was like 2 pieces of cardboard.
So he's used that. He probably still uses the same glove then.
No. I think he uses like 11 1/4 or something, tiny one. But this thing, I mean, as long as you just put it out there, it catches it.
He got it?
Yep.
That's funny. All right, so big basketball player. So tell me, what was your points per game? You give me something. Give me a highlight, something.
D3, I was about 10 and 10.
Okay.
But I was more of a role player guy. I was
Yeah.
a set the screen, roll, rebound. So
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Stephen Wade, basically, of the baseball team.
yes, do all the little things.
All the little things, but you're doing right. That was ripped
Yeah.
in the 6th hole.
And the Jaguars got something cooking here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah.
Top of the 5th, excuse me.
Top of the 5th. Scores 4-1 Decatur with 1 out. 4-3, sorry, I was looking at the 1 out. Whoops.
That's all right. We don't count well up here
Yeah,
in Worcester
it's-
County. At least we know what county we're in.
Yeah. I think that's 2 mess-ups today.
2, that's
for me
it?
going to Vanderbilt.
3rd time. We're gonna pull in one of the Jaguar moms here and get her on the headset. So we got McIntyre at first. He's got wheels.
Nick Rosetta, the shortstop, up to bat right now. 0-1 count. Back pick.
The wind has picked up considerably here as the game went on.
Yes.
Hasn't gotten any warmer today.
No, it has not.
Oop.
That was a great play.
That's my boy! I wasn't allowed to say anything until after it was a double play.
Yeah.
But, that's my boy, Blue!
There you go.
Great play by Owen. What was that? 5-4-3? 5-4-3 double play?
Yeah.
Yep. Good job with the turnover at second base as well.
Yeah, and we'll be right back for the bottom of the 5th. And we're back, bottom of the 5th. Score, Decatur 4-3. Ryan McLaughlin is up to bat, the DH.
Yep, number 8. Number 8. You know, Ryan used to wear 88
Really?
A lot. Yeah, number 88.
Now
yeah.
was somebody number 8 and he just couldn't get it, or what happened?
Not in high school. In little league and travel ball, but 88.
Yeah.
Big hockey fan. See if you can come up with the name.
He's a hockey fan?
He's a hockey guy.
I've never watched hockey. I want to go to a hockey game, though. I
You
feel
know-
like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you know Ryan's old man, Andy, back behind us. He played a little hockey in college up at Penn
Really?
State.
Okay.
And
like it.
Mama McLaughlin, she ran track at Slippery Rock, I believe. Penn State. She was at Penn State.
Oh, wow.
Where was Kelly? Yeah, I was right. He's shaking his head like I'm crazy.
Well, he thought you were, talking down on him.
No.
correct
He was
you.
Penn State hockey.
He's
and
a big We Are guy.
yes, he is. He bleeds blue.
Uh-huh.
Jammed up Ryan a little bit. Tough play by the shortstop.
Oh, my goodness.
That's going to be safe. I call that a hit. I think he beat it out, too. I had to confirm that just because Dad's back on the
I was
stats.
going to say, I think his dad's scored. He's going to put that in as a hot.
I would have put it as safe. I think he beat it out. It was a slow roller.
Well, we know you would have put that in for Owen.
I'm a lot tough. I always look around and I ask.
Oh, okay. That's nice. There you go. That's a W. Dad
If anything,
right there.
I'm harder on him. Stephen Wade, number 22. He's going to Messiah College next year.
I would not be able to say that.
What, Messiah?
Messiah.
Messiah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
Messiah.
There you go. Where's that at?
Central PA, just south of Lancaster.
Okay.
The Blue Jays. He's pretty sure he's going to major in, let me think what they call this, youth ministry.
What is that?
He wants to be a youth pastor.
Oh, okay. That's what it. Okay.
Yep.
So now is this a religious school?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll have to let you do a little more research on that. Just the
Yeah.
name Messiah.
Messiah. I got
You ever heard of the
I'm gonna look it
Messiah?
up now. No. I'm gonna have to do some research.
All right, Ryan McLaughlin, stolen base. I don't even know if we could put that down as a stolen base. He was there.
He was there. Let's call that a balk.
No, we got to keep padding their stats.
Yeah.
Build it up.
Of course.
All right, 1-1 to Stephen Wade. Steven's favorite place to go. I don't know. He hits that outside pitch really well to right field, just for years. So I know that's the natural. That's what coaches want you to do right now in this situation with a man in scoring position. But I mean, it comes really natural for Steven.
Pitched out.
Cue the single down the line. You know, it's going to come now. Now that I said he's going to right field.
Yeah. Most likely. Now, if Mike would have said that, it definitely would happen. He's the big jinx out here. Good pitch.
You got Ryder Sweeney. I can't believe you said
I
Ryder.
cannot believe you said that.
I know, he's a
How do you
mess.
look at his name and say that?
I have no clue. Ryder Swanson. The brick wall behind the plate here.
Yeah.
Our catcher.
Sweeney. I feel like I know somebody that's a Sweeney.
Hey, there's some twins.
There
There's a
is.
Ryan Sweeney, and I can't think of his brother's name.
Is it Colin? I think I know a Colin Sweeney.
Maybe it is. I know there's a Ryan.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa. Go.
Oh, off the fence.
It's not a home run, but definitely in there for a double. Ryan McLaughlin had to hold up.
Shot there.
Ryan had to hold up, make sure that ball found some turf before he took off for third. And don't look now, but the Seahawks are in business. One out, man on second and third. Actually going to see Brogan Eastlack do a little run in here. All right, Caden Shockley up. Yeah, I heard you guys talking a little earlier about Caden Shockley, but you know, since he got them specs, he's been seeing the ball.
Yeah.
Been seeing the ball really well.
Yeah, he's been. He had a nice. His last at bat, he had a nice shot to center field.
4-3. I'm just not comfortable with that. I need a base hit here. Let's drive these two in.
Yeah.
Infield's playing in on the grass, so there should be a lot of holes out there.
Same thing my dad was saying. Make sure you don't pop up.
That is the one thing that can happen here. Like, you can pop out to the outfield.
Yes.
You can ground out in the infield.
Can't pop up in the infield.
Right, right.
Situational hitting.
Caden calling time.
This is good, though, for Decatur. You know, they haven't been in very many close games. So it's always good to get some work before the playoffs start.
Yeah, it's nice to see him face adversity, being put in certain situations where, you know, runs matter.
Yeah.
And right now, this is never a bigger moment here for Caden.
That was a good way to hit that, get that fouled off. That was a good pitch. He was out in front on that one, you could tell.
Look, right back in the box. Man, he is almost on top of that plate, isn't he?
He is. Toes are over the white line.
See Ryan and Brogan getting a good lead out there.
Yeah. Found that one off. It's a nice strong fight. It's headed for Dave's car. 1-2. Nice fight here. Looks like a 6 or 7 pitch at bat right now.
Oh, and win it, baby. Win it. There you go.
To the gap.
All right.
Score Brogan as they are.
Yes, they are.
Safe. Going to second.
Safe at second.
Good base running right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hit single, gets to second on the throw. Looks like we're going to have a mound visit by Coach Laird for Washington. Brandon's really done a really nice job mixing up pitches on the mound. Looks like he's done for the day. He's headed somewhere else. I'm not sure where right now. You can see him walking with his teammate out towards second base.
See, we're going to have a pitch and change. I'm not sure who's going to be taking a spot. Nobody else walked out with the coach, did they? I don't think
No, they did not.
Somebody in the field.
Looks like number 18. Nick's digging in. So we got number 18. Looks like Nick.
Got the replay right now on that shot to the. It looked like they were
Let me get that music off. All right, Waylon Hobgood, number 6. Can't remember what we did the first time. I know he bunted sack bunt second time around. I guess I could look at the screen, but
I was gonna say.
yeah. Oh, ball's down. Caden's over at third. You know what they call that?
A DBR.
A DBR.
They actually say a WDBR.
Why W?
For win, because they won that. Won the DBR.
Won the DBR.
That's what
DBR
that's what they're usually chanting in the dugout.
All right, for those of you at home, WDBR is winning the dirt ball read.
Yeah.
So he read that ball right out of the pitcher's hand, knew it was going to be in the dirt, and took
Coach
the base.
Farrow celebrated that right there. You could hear him yelling.
Yeah. I mean, that's where someone like Caden and all the boys, just the baseball IQ is so high that it's going to be valuable for the team as they move into the playoffs.
Yeah. But now this team has so many. That's a WDBR.
WDB.
Now this team is.
Is it a DW, like a double win? DWDBR? Can we start that?
I mean, you could start that.
All right, trending. Hashtag
Don't do it.
DWDBR.
You can start hashtagging that on
All
Twitter.
right, Waylon Hobgood, 3-0. Got him with the cheddar. All right, Waylon gets a free pass on first.
Yep.
So first batter.
Still 1 out. Decatur leads 7-3.
He's starting to put a little distance between the Jags.
Just a little bit.
Ooh, AJ Cobb. Now, we talked a lot. I don't know if I've ever talked to you out here about the shoes.
The orange shoes. Now, I hear he's a big Clemson fan. I'm not sure if that, maybe relates to it.
Yeah, I struggle. I struggle.
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure if his mind was in the right head. We're blue and black here.
Mm-hmm.
But,
And the black right up against the orange. It's the contrast.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you know what?
Just hit the ball, don't matter.
It does, exactly. If you hit the ball, what's it matter what you wear? But,
what we say outside of the fence does not matter.
It does not matter.
Because they're the ones working inside the fence.
If you feel good, you play good.
Yep.
That's all that matters. All right, so now you got to give me. I was just thinking, with that, that center field song right there. What's your top baseball movie? As AJ rips out the shortstop, opposite. Safe at first.
All right, top baseball movie.
Are you a Sandlot guy?
No.
Really? See, now with me, I think I'm a Sandlot guy.
All right.
That or Benchwarmers. Benchwarmers is hilarious.
No, absolutely not.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a comedy.
I enjoyed Moneyball.
Moneyball's
a good one.
That's a classic.
Field of Dreams, I like moments of it, but it's a little bit slow.
Okay.
Not necessarily always very baseball.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got another Kevin Costner one that I enjoy. I just can't think of the name of it right now. Oh, For the Love of the Game.
For the Love of the Game.
Yep.
I've never heard about that.
You've never seen it?
No.
Oh, fantastic. Check it out.
I'm going to have
Netflix, Hulu.
It's on Netflix?
I have no idea where it is.
You can't give me false information.
Oh,
there's people
good
here
goodness.
watching.
Hold on, let me Google it. Hang on.
People are over
Tell
here
you in a
watching
second.
our live stream. We're giving them false information. AJ Steele, second. Not in time.
Good try, Cole. Good try.
It's on Peacock.
Oh, it's on Peacock.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Google says.
Google's never wrong.
Yeah.
Google websites might be wrong, but Google's never wrong.
It's not like Wikipedia where anybody can put it up there.
Exactly.
So it's got to be validated. AJ getting in the pitcher's head a little bit. What about, you just came off basketball season. What about you? How about basketball movies?
Basketball movies.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
That's going to have to be my number one.
All right.
I don't think any other. That, unless we're going Looney Tunes Space Jam.
No, we're staying far away from that. Well, which one? One or two?
Oh, easily one.
Okay.
Easily
all right. Yeah,
one.
two was a disappointment.
And you have to stay with MJ.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
How about
The second one, you know, the storyline didn't even make sense. Let's just be honest.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I fell asleep during it.
You didn't go to the movies and watch it, though,
No.
did you?
Well, I would have definitely fallen asleep
I
in
was
those
gonna
seats.
say. Ocean City's movie theater.
All right, we got a full count here to Gus.
Runner on second. Hops straight up to the first baseman. Fighting the sun. Got
Makes
it.
the catch.
That makes it 2 outs. Runner on second. Decatur's winning 8-3.
So Coach Carter's, you know, I don't want to say a newer movie because I mean it's been out for
it
a
might
while,
not be
but
like. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's early 2000s.
yeah, but it's not like a Hoosiers or how about this one? How about the Pete Maravich story?
See, I don't know.
Pistol
this.
Pete.
Pistol Pete. I've heard of Pistol Pete.
Pistol
I
Pete
didn't know where it came
Maravich.
from.
Yeah, it's a Pete Maravich story.
Okay, I'm gonna look up where. How long ago was Coach Carter?
Okay.
It's a 2005 film. That's when I was born. That's probably why I like it.
2005. I was down here teaching.
Really?
Yep.
Now, you're a big math guy, aren't you?
Oh, I try to be.
Big numbers guy.
Yeah, today I had
Oh
some
my
fun.
God, dirtball read right there. What are we calling it?
That's a W.
What's a W? No, but what'd you say? What was your hashtag?
WDBR. He's got to steal another one.
Oh, okay.
Get the
The
DW.
Oh, DW. Okay, that's when
DW,
you
DBR.
steal 2.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, today I had a little bit of extra time in class. I taught the kids how to subtract 3-digit numbers.
Uh-huh.
Going from left to right, not
Left
right to left, not
to
from right to
right.
left. Yep.
Wow, that was.
Kids'
would you see
minds
that
were
on-
blown. Yep.
did you
No
see that on
need.
TikTok?
No need to regroup.
You were scrolling on TikTok and saw
Oh
it,
yeah,
didn't you?
yeah. There's a great guy I follow. Can't reveal my sources.
No, of course.
Yeah, but you don't have to regroup. It's beautiful.
So
Works
is it
with
quicker?
fraction.
Do you think it's quicker?
Oh, absolutely.
It's quicker.
Oh yeah, no
Wow.
doubt, no doubt. And you don't have numbers floating all over the place in midair that mean nothing.
Uh-huh. Wow. Now, what grade is this?
7th.
7th grade. Okay.
Yeah. So they can definitely.
Oh. Woo.
Watch your lips.
Yeah.
Woo.
Wow.
I'd like to know what the exit velo is on that. Oh! I just got a text message from
From?
Mike Hughes.
What'd he say?
Baseball movie. Bull Durham.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know it.
What is it?
89.
Exit
Exit
velo at
velo.
89.
Wow.
Woo. 70 coming in. Yeah, 70 in, 89 out.
Wow.
All right, Owen takes that first one for a strike. Can't tell you what he was thinking on that. How about these new gloves all the boys got? The Bruce Bolts. See Owen's batting gloves there.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what, they're a little pricey, but
Really?
I mean,
I feel like all gloves now are they're like $40. Oh.
they're a little bit more than that now.
They're more?
Yeah,
$80.
yeah, but it's got a 1-year
Did
warranty.
you like that math right
It's
there?
got great job, Bryson. Hashtag so proud.
I added from the front this time.
Hashtag look out, Vandy. But I'm sorry.
What'd you think that? You thought that was funny?
Yeah. But they've got a 1-year warranty.
They have a
kids,
1-year
yeah, warranty on them.
So why don't kids just get a new pair every game? Do you have to buy? Like, can you just go to Dick's Sporting Goods?
No, you got to buy that online.
Oh, they're online.
Yeah, they were
only.
actually started by a baseball player, a kid. Oh, that's not going to have the distance, I don't think.
No,
Sun
it's
could
not.
cause a little bit of trouble out there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he's trying to extend into 2.
You know, that was one thing. You always hit a pop-up. You're always turning and going to second.
Yeah, that sun is brutal out there.
my God,
I mean,
yeah,
he's
right
looking
field.
right into it.
Oh, it's
And
brutal.
Owen couldn't have hit that much higher. All right, so let's see. That scored as a double, Andy. All right, Ryan McLaughlin's up.
Score's now 10-3. Runner still on second.
Now, we're a 3A school here up at Decatur.
Yeah.
But the Jags, they're a 1A school,
Uh-huh.
and their region is Washington, Snow Hill, Pocomoke.
Cambridge.
Nope.
Cambridge.
Hang on. You're going to mess me up. Mardella and
Chrisfield?
and Chrisfield. So, I mean, I know the Jags beat Mardella twice.
Okay.
I know they got a big game against Snow Hill coming this week.
They're not in their heads, so, I mean, you can just ask them.
Yeah, see, I'm up on stuff. Yep. So I know they got Snow Hill and Pocomoke this week, so it's a big week for them. So my guess.
Have you guys played Snow Hill yet? How'd that game? Oh, okay.
They said they're going to do better this time.
Yeah, they got them next time, is what they said.
But
oh, of course. You're going to go watch that game tomorrow. Is that at Washington? At Washington.
Yeah.
Washington Snow Hill tomorrow.
And they also stream their games live. Now, they don't have the play-by-play. I'd love to put the headsets on these two ladies. I'm sure they'd have some fun things to say.
They probably have some great things to say.
But looks like we got a mound visit here.
Yep.
Nick is just, struggling to find that strike zone a little bit. Maybe calm him down, maybe find somebody else. I'm not sure, but you
might be able to save them for another game.
You got to imagine the Jags. They got two big 1A matchups coming up.
Yeah.
They're probably keeping a couple guys in the tank. They go 1 for 2 or God willing, go 2 for 2. They're in really good position heading into the playoffs. But that region is very touchable for the Jaguars.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Snow Hill's probably the front runner down there.
Yeah.
They got Cole Swift, going to Radford, played short.
Did Pocomoke beat Snow Hill? They did, right? They did.
I don't think so.
Hold on, she's looking it up.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see who can find it first.
I thought that was an upset. I may be wrong, though. I didn't know.
They lost them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
so Mardella maybe is the one I'm thinking of. Is that right?
What's that?
Yeah, he's correct. We just heard somebody yell from the stands.
Oh, yeah.
If he hits a home run, I think that's good.
Yeah, he says a lot over there.
So you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right, I got it here. I got it.
Okay.
Let's see. Pocomoke lost to Snow Hill 15-0.
Oh, never mind.
15-0. Snow Hill beat them.
Oh, never mind.
At least once. I'm looking to see if there's another one. All right. Yeah, and then they lost 9-0. I got you.
You have a computer right in front of you. I was just thinking about that. And, the stats are there, too.
I'd have to lean forward. I can barely, I can't even touch the mouse pad or my phone.
You're just chilling over here.
I've got the link saved for the digital sports.
Okay. That's going to drop, it looks like.
Yes, it is. Scores 1, little RBI single.
Puts the score 11-3, Decatur.
Steven Wade.
Bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. There's been 2 outs for a little while.
Yeah. Yep. I think it's been 2 outs.
Maybe since the pitching team. No, I think there was a first baseman caught a fly ball over there.
Yeah, that might have been Gus's because Lucas then ripped one up the middle.
That's what it was.
Owen's fly ball to right. Steven single.
Now, Ryder went deep to the fence over here.
Yeah.
So this could be it. Oof.
So there's a lot of things into play right now.
Okay. Give them to me.
So, obviously Decatur wants to win the game.
Okay.
But, if we can knock in 2 more runs here, we do get out of the inning and we go home.
And that might be trouble. That is trouble.
No one's covering third. Steven's taking third.
Another time.
No one's covering second. Ryder goes to second.
That's another time. Stephen Wade, situational.
But what I'm getting at here is we save pitching.
Yeah.
1 more run, and we don't have to send Brooks Kendall out there. We don't have to send whoever was possibly warming up. I think it was Foster Smith or Nate Brzezinski, because, we've got some tough games coming up. And Brogan Eastlak's going to say, thank you very much. I'd love to run.
Yeah.
Now, if you're the coach, Brogan Eastlak on second, you say, stay on second. base hit anywhere, scores Steven, and game's over. So his run doesn't count. And let's go play 3 more. 1 more. 1 more, 2 more.
I think Shelby's making her way over here.
Good. Get me off the headset. All right, guys.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Yep, I'm out.
Sixth inning, we're welcoming on Shelby Rosemond, who just committed to Coastal not too long ago to play lacrosse.
That's right. Thanks for having me, Bryson.
You're welcome. Ooh, first pitch, blew it by him. So your brother who played on the team last year is at Salisbury now, right?
He did. Yep, he's at
how's he
Salisbury
doing?
now. He's doing really well so far. He's done a little bit of everything. He's been pitcher, first base, and he's got up to bat.
Okay.
A lot.
That's good.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Now,
Does he like it
granted,
there?
he loves it.
That's awesome.
But, you know, they have been blowing a lot of teams out.
Yeah.
So he gets in a lot because of that.
Good. Nothing wrong with that.
Get some exposure and experience, and the coach loves him from what I've heard, so that's great.
Coach Brohan. That's a foul ball back. While we were talking about Salisbury, there was a pop fly to Lucas Loring at second base. Makes it 1 out.
So are you excited for Vanderbilt?
I am excited for Vanderbilt. You know, I'm just, you know, I don't want to go too early though, so I'm not going to early enroll like Luke did. But you know, I want to hang here for my whole high school career. Play some basketball, and maybe some baseball.
So,
Coach Johnson loves to hear that.
Yeah, Coach Johnson would be, if he's watching, he's going to be electric.
are you going to get a ring for basketball next year?
Oh yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
And football.
And football?
Of course.
Good.
All right, so tell me about Coastal. Why'd you make your decision on Coastal?
Well, I'm very excited. I love the location. I love the coaches. They showed a lot of interest in me. You know, I believe in what they're doing for the team.
And you get to play right by the beach.
Yep, and I love the beach.
You're right at the beach. It's got to be nice.
I can walk right across the street right now, and I can drive like 5 minutes to the beach from Coastal, so it's great.
Nothing wrong with it.
And the girls, all the girls on the team, it just seems like such a good atmosphere and environment to be in.
Uh-huh.
They're all very nice from what it seems and love each other. It's like a real team, and that's what I want.
That's awesome. Ooh, foul ball. Looked like he almost hit the catcher's glove. That was close. The count is 1-2. Decatur's winning 12-3. We have number 10, Jalen Wisfall.
Good job. So tell me about why you want to go to Vanderbilt.
See, I don't want to bore the fans because I already talked about it, but I'll give you this.
What about
that
me?
I think that it obviously stood out from all the rest of the schools, but just the love they showed for me as he hits the ball to AJ. And AJ makes that throw. Safe at first. No, I think it's the, just how the coaches treated me and the vision they had. And, when I go there, I feel like that's the place I'm going to have the most success at, for a chance to maybe go play in the NFL, which would be, that's the dream.
Goal.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I think you can do it.
Hopefully. So, Brooks Kendall has thrown, let's see how many pitches he's thrown. Double play. Got it.
Got it. One more run from Decatur and the game's over?
Yes. Yeah. That would be the 10-run rule, but we'll be right back for the bottom of the 6th. All right, welcome back for the bottom of the 6th. Decatur's winning 12-3. Jalen Wigfall, the kid that just got the hit and was safe at first, is now pitching for Washington. As Waylon Hopgood for the top of the lineup is now up to bat. First
Bryson.
pitch, strike. That looks like it's got a little bit of heat to that.
Do you miss baseball?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I miss hanging out with the guys and everything. It's a high pitch, makes the count 1-1. Sitting high 70s.
At least you can still be here and
Yeah.
support.
Yeah. That makes the count 2-1. Ball low and out. Counts now 2-2 after a foul ball. Washington not liking that call, thinking it should have been a strike. That makes it full count. Got him. On a high pitch. Jalen Wakefield coming in, getting an immediate out. All right, Shelby, so how's lacrosse going this year?
It's been good so far.
Yeah.
We're 7-3 right now.
Okay.
We got 2 more regular season games, and then we got the Bayside Championship.
Are you guys
that
in
we
it?
should be in if
Okay.
we clinch these last 2 wins.
Got it.
We got Bennett and Parkside left.
Are they good? Parkside's usually pretty
Parkside,
good, right?
we always have a good game against Parkside. They always come and play against us.
Is that home or away?
Home.
What time?
May 3rd at 5:30.
All right, you got to get
Everybody should be there.
May 3rd, 5:30. Be there.
We've beaten them the past
Oh, smoked up the middle.
3 years. So they always come out to play
That's good.
because they always want to beat us. And it's probably our biggest rivalry.
I got you.
And then Bayside Championship is at Decatur.
That's cool. So if you're in it, then you get to play at home.
Yep, if we're in it, and then we play Queen Anne's.
Okay, so Queen Anne's has clinched it for the North.
Yes.
Got it. Are they undefeated?
I believe so.
Really?
We have played them. We lost 9-7.
Oh, so a
But-
close game.
Yeah, close game. We got to bring it, but we can definitely win it.
It's good to hear. Now I have to ask you, how do you like AJ's orange shoes? You feel like it doesn't match, or like what's going on? What's the thought here?
I mean, that's definitely something that AJ Kolb would do.
Oh my God!
I mean, I don't
that's
mind
3
them.
pickoffs back to back to back.
From here, they kind of look like basketball shoes, to be honest.
Okay,
They're a little high, it looks like. I don't know how I feel about that.
I got you. Well, he feels good wearing them, and he's playing good, so that's all that matters.
How do you feel about them?
I mean, I like them. I wish they were blue though, so it would match our colors. But I like them.
So you don't like them?
I like them. Oh my! Right off his back, he's now taking second. He's going to be safe, standing up on second.
Do you think AJ's the fastest on the team?
Yeah. Him or Waylon, and they got them batting first and second. So their lineup is really fast at the beginning, and then you got Caden Ed towards the bottom of the lineup, which is also some more speed. So they're mixing it up. After another dirt ball, AJ goes to third.
One ball, one strike.
I think the AJ would be the winning run. That would end it for us here with a third hole with Gus Kroll being up to bat. Got a high pitch.
Gus is heading to Christopher Newport, right?
Yes. Yep. There's a lot of guys on Decatur, playing Division I, so that's exciting. And that's ripped. And AJ comes in. And I think that's game. Is that game? That should be game. Yep. We're going to have Brooks Kendall on here. He's going to be our player of the game, so we'll have him on at the post game. Thank you, Shelby, for coming on and talking to us.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll come back when Brooks is here.
minutes until about the fourth inning. Then I actually ate a glazed honey bun, and I started to feel
Really?
better. Yeah, but like I haven't been feeling good all day, but I felt good. Fourth inning, got locked in again.
Yeah.
Definitely a little tight going out there. Mound was out there in the pen a little wet from this weekend, so I had to work through that a little bit. But
I get that. Yeah, how'd the cold weather affect you at all, you feel like, or not bad?
Well, it warmed up quite a bit. I was originally wearing a shirt, but not really. I mean, I didn't really have all my stuff working. Fastball wasn't running, but I didn't think it affected me that much.
Yeah, your curveball looked nice today.
It was all right. I left a few middle.
Yeah, all right. So are you excited to play at Dell State?
Yeah, I'm excited to play at Dell State. I'm excited about that, to go there for the next 4 years.
Yeah, what made you decide on them?
I really liked the school, and the coaches wanted me. They made me feel welcome there when I went there on my visit. I thought it was very cool there.
That's awesome. All right, now you have to. Who, if it wasn't you, who would have won Player of the Game? And you can say there was nobody else. It was going to be me.
No, I'm gonna have to say AJ Cobb definitely pieced up a couple balls up there, but I think it was a good team effort there, and Middle turned a lot of double plays and stuff, and Gus with that big home run to put us up 3-3 after we were struggling to play a little bit big. So I think it's a big team effort.
Yeah. How was it pitching to Gavin McIntyre, who I think we got preseason second team All-State?
Well, simply put, my career, Gavin McIntyre's 9 for 9 against me. He absolutely owns me.
Really?
So I try to do everything against him to get him out, and I have yet to get him out over the past 2 years. So
you have to get
he's pretty good. I'm going to have to some point.
Yeah,
some point. Hopefully this summer I got to get a chance again.
Well, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Great game today.
Thank you, sir.
You don't shake my hand. Okay.
Yeah, well,
I appreciate it. Well, that was the end of the score. The score was 13-3, Decatur winning, and that's it. I'll see you. We'll see you here on Wednesday.
Wednesday against Bennett.
Sounds good. Sorry, no. We'll see you Thursday versus Bennett.
Thursday against Bennett.
Wednesday you have Parkside away.